I am here in Canada's largest city, Toronto, at the corner of Church and Wellesley. This is the epicenter of the queer community in Toronto, and I'm taking you on a little adventure. If you've been following my channel, then you know that I like to visit sex clubs and bathhouses in the cities that I visit around the world. And I come back to share my spicy porn star bedtime stories on my OnlyFans and Just for Fans pages. Not only that, I have filmed some super hot collabs inside of these spaces and shared those as well. To enjoy over 500 photos and videos, find my OnlyFans and Just for Fans links on my website, which is linked in the description below. Today I am taking you inside a peek behind the curtain of Toronto's newest, hottest sex club, Anvil. We are gonna go inside. We're gonna see the slurp ramp, the cabins, the glory holes. It's all there for you. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm gonna show you an area that we're working on now that's gonna have a big reveal this spring and summer. One of the best things about Anvil is the central location. You can reach Anvil on the subway, bike, car, walking. This is Dudley's, it's the hardware store. When you get to the hardware store, that's when you look up, you're gonna see the sign that says Anvil Alley. This is the sign, this is what you're looking for, and then you go down the alley. It's Anvil Alley. This is where the magic happens, and this is where your fun adventure begins. Because who doesn't want to go down an alley when you're going to a sex club? It's so perfect. And Anvil Alley, we didn't name it Anvil Alley. The city of Toronto named it Anvil Alley because I guess Anvil is a tool and Dudley's is a hardware store. Although I've never seen an anvil in real life, have you? I mean, I don't think Dudley's has anvils, actually, but works for us. So you're looking for this corrugated metal fence. You're gonna follow the fence, and then, here it is. It's the door to paradise. Anvil. It even says it on the door. You can't miss it. You're gonna pull this little guy here. It even says pull. Come on. You know you're in the right place when you see that blue light. The blue light means you have arrived at Anvil. Come to the little door. Oh look, the door says Anvil too. You open the door and you're inside. Come on. All right, when you come inside, let your eyes adjust. Take off your sunglasses if you're wearing them. It's gonna take a second to adjust to the light. I wanna take this moment too, before we enter, to thank Dave, who's holding the camera. Dave, say hi.
Hello.
Dave is only behind the camera, but he is willing to talk with us today. He is the one responsible for creating everything that you're gonna see in here. He's the one that built it, he's the one who designed it. He is the brains behind this whole thing, so thank you, Dave, for everything that you've done.
My pleasure.
So the first thing you're gonna see is this check-in location here. At Anvil, we pride ourselves on our anonymity. So this is very anonymous. You're not even making eye contact with anybody at this point. Entry is $20, cash, credit, debit, easy breezy. Free coat check, bag check. So there's a button here, it says press, so I'm gonna press it.
Hello, welcome to Anvil.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. Yourself?
I'm doing wonderfully. This is my first time here, what do I do?
Oh, no problems. You can either pay cash or debit.
Okay, and then where do I put it?
You put it in the little hole here, and then I will push the door to let you in.
I'm sticking my
Just on
hand through the
inside
hole?
is the coat check.
Oh, okay, cool. So I just hand you my cash or my credit, my debit, anything through the hole here.
Exactly, thank you.
All right,
The
thank
door's
you.
open.
Oh, wow. I'll see you soon. So here we are at coat check. When you come to coat check, there's gonna be a little button, and you push the button.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Can I give you my coat?
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you.
Just 1 second, I'll give you a little key tag so you can bring it back and get your jacket.
Oh, thank you. I would love that.
Perfect.
They also have free condoms and lube.
There you go.
Thank you.
Don't forget it.
I won't.
You'll be
Thanks.
rinsed in tonight.
Thanks. Pop, juice, water, Red Bull, all for sale. Ready to go. All right, let's check it out. And this is where your adventure begins. Come on. Dave, I'm going to ask you, left or right?
I'd say your left.
My left? Come on. Dave, what is this area when you made this area?
We call that Daniel's Cross.
Daniel's Cross.
Yeah, Daniel
Okay.
came up with the idea for the
This
maze.
area is called Daniel's Cross?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, it's because the hallway is the shape of a cross, and we've got 5 large cubicles in this area
Okay.
for anyone to use.
So let's take a look at the cubicles then.
Sure.
There's this one. I know there's this one. Double doors on these cubicles. You can close them for full privacy. Open that up. You've got a red light here that you can play with too. It goes on and off. And there's a dimmer switch on the lights here.
Yeah, just hold it down for a few seconds and it'll dim.
There we go. This is all Dave's doing. You're ingenious, Dave.
These light boxes are made in Canada.
Are they?
Yeah,
Because we like buying things from Canada, especially these days.
exactly.
And we got a bench in here too, because, you know, it's good to sit down and you can wait, you can play. Gives you more options, right?
Big time.
Yeah. And then, of course, like I said, you can close the door, boop.
Yeah, total privacy.
Total private, and the door's locked, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Love that. Sometimes you just find that one person and you just want to be alone with that person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So what do we have? And then we have, these are cubicles, benches,
Another bench there.
private rooms. And up here, what's going on back here?
We've got 4 more cubicles, 2 large and 2 small.
Okay. So it's really just about exploring,
Yeah, exactly.
making your way around. Now, of course, normally when you're in areas like this, you don't have a camera with a big light
Exactly.
pointing. So
Exactly.
it's a lot darker back here, normally.
Definitely.
Right?
You can see where you're going and you can make out people in most
Yeah.
areas. That hallway right behind you will be pretty much pitch black, but
Yeah.
otherwise it's red lights, and
Yeah.
then there's a couple of really pitch black areas further along.
Yeah, that we're gonna see soon, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, it is. It is black back here. Oh, wow.
Not with the camera light, it is.
Not with the camera light. All right. And then you've got 2 bigger private cabins here,
That's right.
each with their light and a little bench.
Yeah, exactly.
More private space. I love those floors.
Thank you.
It's all in the details, folks. Listen, you will not find lighting like this at any other sex club, trust me. This is like
Thanks, Patrick.
a sexy sci-fi fantasy. Look at this green strip here. The nice thing about Anvil too is that this space is going to be hosting events. So we're going to have different events during the month. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wait. Some nude events, some...
Some naked nights.
Yeah,
some
exactly.
dance party things. So yeah, we're working with a few different people. So stay tuned for more news about that. This is a dark room. This is one of the dark rooms. This is pitch black. So when you go in there, I mean,
Yeah, you've got to use your hands to make people out.
that's right. Yeah. I like it. This is the bathroom. So it's actually really nice in there. Even the lighting in the bathroom is nice. Look at this. Hello? And look how clean. This is spotless.
yeah.
You can literally eat off this toilet. I'm not kidding.
Good to hear.
How is it so clean in here?
I keep it clean.
That's nuts. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, you can get dirty in a sex club, but it can still be clean.
That's right. I love that. And listen, if you just need to pee, you don't need to actually use the toilet. There is a urinal right here. And I love this feature because it's out in the open, which is sexy. But also it's like, sometimes you just gotta pee. You wanna do it fast and you're enjoying your time and you don't need to go in the thing and lock the door. You just use the fun little public urinal, right?
Yeah, but you do get privacy though, so if you're standing there
Yeah, there's a wall.
no one's going to see you, unless
No.
you want them to.
Like we were saying, it's pretty dark in here also.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
yeah. Unless you want them to. That's the trick.
Exactly.
This is one of the best features that we have at Anvil, which is the slurp ramp. Is this the biggest slurp ramp in the city?
I believe so.
I believe so. So slurp ramp, for those of you who don't know, is basically a raised platform like this, and it has glory holes around, and then so people stand up here who want to be serviced, and then they position themselves in front of the glory holes when there's somebody down there, and then they get to be serviced. And a little extra feature up here on the slurp ramp, if you're the one who's up here and you are getting serviced, there's a screen up here playing the best porn. I mean, not right now, it's frozen because we can't play porn on YouTube. But, I mean, it's a construction worker. Hello, that's porn. So you're standing here and then, yeah, you're being completely stimulated from top to bottom. The person on the other side is standing, so this is like super comfortable. You're not on your knees, you're not like bending in some weird position, you're actually standing, which makes it a lot easier to do that. And there's a lot of holes here. Yeah, what's that?
12 holes. And,
there's 12 holes.
8 of them are serviced by lockable private cubicles,
So, and also, if you're in the cubicle, if you're on the other side of this and you're in the cubicle and you don't want to be servicing it, there's a little window, sort of a door thing that closes. Yeah, Dave, if you want to go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we can show. There's a little panel there. And then,
Hey.
it's me. But if you're like, I don't want to see you, you're like, okay, bye.
I don't like the look of this guy. There you go, he's gone.
And then you have the cubicle to yourself. But these ones, they go all the way around. So there's like private cabins on both sides, and then in the back, which I'll show you, is the dark room, which is usually pitch black back here because with the camera light, again, it's not going to be. But back here is black. 1, 2, 3, 4 more private cabins, all with their own lights and little doors and windows to service people up on the slurp ramp. So you can just hang out here and
Stay there all night.
stay here all night. Well, we encourage movement though. You're going to want to see the different rooms and areas.
Exactly.
This is the biggest, darkest play area, I would say. Is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I suspect that this exact spot is going to be extremely popular with people that come to Anvil.
That's right. Big time.
I think so. This is really fun too. So when you're in the dark room, you can actually peer through this hole into the cinema room.
Oh, there it is there. That's
There
right.
it is, which was your idea as well. Which I love because I like the idea of just getting a peek to see like who's in there, what's going on, just to not fully commit, just kind of like, and then you see what you like, and you're like, oh, wait, I think I'm gonna go back there. And then of course you can just glory hole action there. I mean, this is a big cinema room too. Like not only there are chairs where you can sit, obviously, and watch movies, or I guess service people that are poking out through the other side from the dark room.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? But there's a lot of room here. In fact, when we had our open house party, right? There was like sex happening in this room.
Lots. Lots. I was even in shock.
Yeah, right? I didn't, which is a great sign. That means like the space inspired people to do it. They were doing it here, they were doing it there, they were here, there. We're doing it everywhere. So yeah, this is the cinema room. Obviously, usually is playing porn. We can't do that on YouTube. So we just have a little teaser here for you. And that's Anvil so far. Let me grab my jacket. I'm going to show you what's happening in the back.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Oh, wait, you need my tag, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. So polite at Anvil.
Hope you had fun. Come again.
Thank you. Oh, I will. Many times.
Absolutely.
See you soon. All right. So, incoming this spring, summer is going to be the outdoor area is going to be fully complete. A place where you can go outside, cruise, and have sex. There's total privacy, so you don't have to worry about anybody like peering in on you from the buildings.
Oh yeah, don't want that.
We don't want that. No, we don't want that. So this is going to be the door that we're going to use moving forward. You come outside. Look at this. So this is the beginning of what it's going to look like when it's done. Obviously, we've got this like covered area because the weather is unpredictable. Speaking of the unpredictable weather, a heater. And look at this, it has a timer, so you just turn it on. If you're the only one out here, you're the first one out here, turn it on. You've got some heat happening while you're having your cigarette. You don't even have to leave the club. You come out here, you have your cigarette, then you pop back in. So this is gonna be like an alley that continues. The back part is not finished yet, so we're not gonna show you yet because it's a secret. We want the big reveal later on, but there's gonna be a whole like outdoor cruising sex area back here, complete privacy. You can, who doesn't like to have sex outdoors? I do, I love it.
Love it.
And then there's gonna be a couple extra bonus rooms back here, and I cannot wait to show you when those ones are done. So this is all going to be closed in, roofed up. This is the area that we're not going to show you because it's not done yet. As neither is this, but anyway, this is the exit, and I just wanted to show you. This is how you can leave. But I know you'll be back soon because nobody can stay away long.
Exactly.
At Anvil, right, Dave?
That's right.
See you soon.
See you soon.
So if you're in the Toronto area, make sure that you swing by Anvil to say hi to us. I am so proud of what we've created, and there is still more to come with the outdoor spaces and the bonus rooms being built as we speak. To keep up to speed with all things Anvil, including our upcoming special event nights like our naked dance party, go to anvilclub.ca and sign up for our newsletter. The link is in the description below. For a deeper dive, why not sign up for my newsletter? It's absolutely free and full of discounts on fun stuff for you to enjoy. For all the ways that you can support, just go to patrickmarano.com, linked in the description below. Actually, this is the first time I'm seeing this, so I'm kind of discovering this along with you. So this is a little hallway. You come down, we're going to turn right, and then you come through these flaps here, and then you've got the outdoor maze. I'm outside. These plexiglass windows here, so people are passing by and they can actually watch you getting in the sling. Over 70% of you that watch my channel are not yet subscribed, so I'm going to ask a little favor before we start. If you do enjoy these videos, you like what I do here, the easy and free way to support the channel is by subscribing. My dream is to reach that 100K mark because it's then that YouTube sends you one of those little plaques, and this wall feels empty without it. So let's get to 100K. We've got a bit to go, but by you subscribing, we'll get one person closer. Of course, if you do have a little bit of money, another way to support the channel is to join my Patreon. Over on my Patreon, I pull back the curtains so you get an intimate look at my life as a content creator. I do Ask Me Anythings, there's announcements, slice of life videos. You can even get a 1-week free trial to experience what patrons get. You can find the link to my Patreon and all the other links to subscribe down in the website, linked through my website down in the description below. Thank you so much for the support. I feel super blessed to be part of the Anvil family and to bring this type of fun to Toronto. You might assume that I've taken advantage of the space myself, and you'd be right. To hear what happened during Pride at Anvil, you can find that spicy retelling over on my fan pages, linked through my website, found in the description below. I am outside of Anvil Alley. It is Toronto's hottest, club, and today I am taking you inside to show you a couple of new additions we have to the club. Not only that, we have a new outdoor space that I'm going to show you around, and 2 bonus rooms. But first, I'm going to show you how to get there. So this is Church Street. When you see the sign Anvil Alley, you see Anvil Toronto on the side of the building. You're going to follow it down the alley. And while we're walking, I'm going to introduce Dave, who's behind the camera. Dave, say
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
You might remember Dave from the first video that I shot where I did a full and complete run through of the club. You can find that link right here. You can go and watch it right now and then come back to this one because this is kind of a continuation. But Dave, who's helping me out today, is the brains and the brawn behind the club. He's the guy that kind of invented how it was going to look inside and then physically actually created it. So when you come to see us, you're going to see this is Dave's imagination. So thank you, Dave.
Oh, thank you, Patrick.
For all your work.
That's
all right,
sweet.
look, there's a sign right here. Look, Anvil Toronto, we're here. It's just down the alley, super simple.
And you can
Little
tell we're
sign.
open because of the blue light.
That's right. Well, that was your idea too, right? The blue light.
Oh, yeah,
When you see the blue light, you know you're here. Push button while pulling door. It's pretty simple too. You just push here, oop, pops open, and then, come on, let's go. You pull this little door here. The first thing that I'm going to show you, which is fairly new to the club and you probably haven't seen if you were here when it first opened, is the sling. So as soon as you walk in the club, there's this little sling room. And what's beautiful about this, and this was Dave's invention, of course, is that if you're an exhibitionist, you can have this open because there's these plexiglass windows here. So people are passing by and they can actually watch you getting in the sling. Or if you like a little bit more privacy, just like, bye. And then you just pull the curtain. You know, look for those shy people that like to be in the sling, but they're a little bit shy. So that's the sling room here. And of course there's a dimmer light here. So you can just push on the dimmer. It can go obviously darker like this, or you've got the red light, which is right on top of the sling, which red is very flattering.
Very flattering.
Yes,
Yeah.
very flattering.
Takes about 5-10 years off your age.
At least. Some of us need that. And then over here, this is a cool new thing that we have, because we have our washroom over here. But saying you just need to wash your you don't need a full bathroom experience for that, do you? No. Enter the wash station. So it's, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? So you're going to stand in front of the sink and you're going to wash your junk in the water. You're going to use our man-scented soap. Now, what is the soap? So
It's got a cigar smell to it. Cigar.
a cigar smell. So your
Tobacco
penis will smell like tobacco.
A cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very manly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a butch smell.
Yeah.
And then if you've got paper towels and everything you need to do just to like wash your and make sure you're fresh and ready to go, because you're going to want to go more than once when you're at Anvil.
Exactly.
You know, you can't just... Speaking of more than once, we have a full outdoor maze in the back. So follow me. We're just going to go down the hallway here. These are all the cabins that we've shown you in the previous video. But when you turn the corner here, ta-da! Now, I haven't been out here since Pride, so actually this is the first time I'm seeing this, so I'm kind of discovering this along with you. But Dave knows, and I know that he's excited to show us.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? So this is a little hallway. You come down, we're going to turn right, and then you come through these sexy mud flaps here, and then you've got the outdoor maze. I'm outside, right, Dave?
That's right.
We're outside. Like, I can look up and see the sky. This is how advanced, this is how many options you have at Anvil. So you can come down this little alley here. And we've got this whole like covered, sexy, private maze. And in this area, we've got a picnic table with this.
Look, I'm not a good artist, so
Well, but it's very. He's got nice biceps, though. Look at this. I feel like you made the arms, and you were like, "Those arms aren't big enough."
yeah, exactly.
And then you drew
exactly.
These, like what?
Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
anyone out there can do a better job, please let us
look at
know.
this.
Please
It's very
let us know.
bulging, but
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
appreciate. So the bench has this pad, so that you can put your knees right.
Exactly.
Like this is comfortable, and then the drawing is basically laying it out for you. You don't have to think too hard at Anvil. You can just follow the pictures and
Exactly.
then just be like, okay, I'm ready.
There you go.
And you don't even have to speak because it says right. And then we got glory holes, right? We got a glory hole over there.
That's right.
So you could just be hanging out on the thing, and then a little glory hole action here. And then we've got another little glory hole over here in this corner, right? So you're getting it from every angle, basically. You're not safe. Wherever you are in Anvil, there's always going to watch your back because
Exactly.
you're going to get poked or something. And then there's another one over here.
It's all fun.
This one's fun because you can just like disappear back here, and then
There you go.
you can just kind of hide here and just wait for people to walk by, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Privacy.
Hello. And then I love this too, this like camo. It adds like to the ambiance, but it's also sort of camouflaging us from
Exactly.
the surrounding buildings for,
Yep, you don't have to worry about
for
neighbours.
privacy. Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
And then you can come back here.
We don't want any complaints, so
No.
neighbours can't see anything.
No. It's outdoors, but it's private. And that's the thing about Anvil. See, you can go cruising in the park, you can go cruising in the woods, but here you've got the security and the privacy that, you know, you're going to be safe here. So
100%.
right? And then here's the glory holes from the other side. It's nice being outside,
It is.
right? And then here, we've got this bench. little paddings. This is our smoking area, I guess, right?
That's right.
Sit here, have your little cigarette break, you know. Oh, you've been working hard. I've been working hard all night.
Exactly.
You need to recharge, have your little joint, and just get ready for the next one.
100%.
And when you're ready, then you can come back here, because we're not done. Look. So first off, let's stay outside because it continues down here, no?
That's right.
So this is just to give you like options.
Yeah, you can sit on there.
You can stand. You can sit on it. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, versatility.
Exactly.
Versatility.
Love it.
Yes, and then back here you've got a couple more rooms. Yeah, this is cool because you got two little rooms and then you've got the adjoining like little glory hall. So it's like private. It's like semi-private, right? You kind of
That's right.
can check out who's there, but then you have that sort of anonymity.
Exactly.
Then this is fun. These are like, I call them 2 bonus rooms because they're out back. The first one here is a chill out room. So this is really like relaxing, recharging. I mean, obviously you can do whatever you want in here, but you know, we've got this cool, wait, did you make this?
Yeah, retro video game.
You made it?
Yeah.
You bought it?
Well, the chip I bought, but everything else I made.
You made it?
Yeah.
Who are you?
It was fun.
Fun.
So there's about 10,000 games on there,
We
so
have
you should be
different
able to
definitions
find.
of fun. 10,000 games?
That's right.
Okay, so is it free?
Yeah, 100% free.
It's free?
There's instructions
And you
up
made it.
there how to use it, so anyone can use it.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Use joysticks to choose game.
There you
This
go.
is nuts. You know, I would spend a lot of time in here.
Yeah, you can recharge here as well
That's-
until
of
your next
course.
session.
Well, you know what? It's nice too because then you see people coming and going. Maybe you can chat with somebody for a little bit and
Yeah, a super comfortable couch here, leather
get a little
couch.
bit of a bond going.
A lot of stools. These stools are courtesy of Woody's. So there's some history behind
thank
those.
you, Woody's. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, if Woody's sounds familiar, it was actually the filming location for Queer as Folk. Remember?
that's right.
Yeah, when they filmed Queer as Folk in Toronto, it was supposed to be Pittsburgh, of course. In case you forgot where you were.
It is a good reminder.
It is, yeah.
It's sort of reminding you what's inside, waiting for you after you play a game.
Exactly. Don't forget, we have flying.
Exactly.
I could spend all night playing that video game, I swear to God. But I won't because I've got another room to show you, which is when you're done relaxing and recharging, you're ready for this room. And you'll see what I mean. Again, subtlety is not our middle name. We're just gonna lay it out for you. This is obviously, you come up here, you enjoy it. And then, I see a glory hole here. So we've got this divider wall, and there's a glory hole right here. So some sneaky individual could be back there. And back here, this feels like the most private room that we have. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is like the back, right?
Exactly. You can't see much, unfortunately, but that works out well. And the floors are padded too, so you can get on your knees and not hurt yourself at all.
No.
Yeah.
And this is like, you can hang on this, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
And you can like swing around. I'm scared. Even
Oh no,
you said I couldn't.
that's very well built.
Yay.
Nothing's bringing that down.
Oh my gosh. And then, yeah, you've got these 2 like couches. Very cozy. Where did these come from?
From another club, actually. They didn't want them
right,
anymore.
okay.
So, and a lot of people were on those, and we thought, we need those. We need those.
If couches could talk.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see them much in this light, but
Yeah.
there's one there.
Yeah, and there's another one over here.
Yeah,
But
and
this
they're
room is
super-
meant to be dark. That's
Very
why it's
dark,
that's
yeah.
the point, right?
Absolutely pitch black. There
Yeah,
you go. That's
okay.
what it normally looks like.
Yeah. So there you go. If that's your jam, then we have that too. We got you covered at Anvil. We have everything. So that's it. That's all the new additions we have to Anvil. If you want more information, if you need to know the opening hours, the rates, the special events, go to anvilclub.ca. Make sure to sign up for our newsletter because that's how we send out the invites to our special events and parties. And we'll see you soon.
Yay.
And for a deeper dive, why not sign up for my newsletter? It's absolutely free and you get discounts on fun stuff for you to enjoy. To find the link to sign up for my newsletter, my fan pages, my Patreon, it's all on my website, patrickmarano.com. The link is in the description below. trip to the bathhouse can be a daunting experience. What can you expect on the other side of the door? Types of people are you going to run into? And of course, what amenities are they going to have? Naturally, the answer is going to depend on the bathhouse itself and its location in the world. There are some common amenities that are often found at the gay sauna or sex club, and today we're going to take a closer look at two of them. I am talking, of course, about the private booths and the slurp ramp. And if you don't know what a slurp ramp is, stay tuned, I'm going to go into it. In this video, I am going to explain what the cabins and the ramp are meant for and go through some basic do's and don'ts so that you can maximize your pleasure while sharing these spaces with other people. I'll be filming today on location at my sex club Anvil here in Toronto. Now, Anvil has a lot of the same amenities that a typical bathhouse would have, but if you don't like getting wet, the idea of wearing a towel does not appeal to you, then come to Anvil. Website linked below. Let's dive right in! Bathhouses are fun, sexy places that I have enjoyed for many years. Going so far as to bring my cameras inside to shoot some spicy content with some very hot creators. You can watch my bathhouse collabs on my OnlyFans page. That is linked through my website, found in the description below. Okay, first off, let's cover what a private cabin is and what a slurp ramp is and why they exist at all. You are probably already aware that a private cabin is just that. It's a cabin that has a door, because when you're in a public space, sometimes you do not want everybody and their grandmother. I don't know what somebody's grandmother is doing at a bathhouse, but how did she sneak in? No. Sometimes you just want privacy. You don't want all those eyes on you. You don't want all those hands on you. You have found somebody and you want a little bit of privacy. Maybe you don't have a room already booked like at a bathhouse. So the cabins are for everybody to use. You go in, you shut the door, you use it. When you're done, you leave. Somebody else can use the cabin. The cabins, a lot of times, also have glory holes in them. So part of the allure of a private cabin is not only to be away from the crowds of eyeballs, but also to have anonymous encounters with somebody who is perhaps next door. You don't know who it is. Suddenly there's a body part sticking out through a hole, and there you go. Or you're sticking your body parts through the holes, and there you go. So the cabin allows for an anonymity that the open spaces do not allow. Now, the slurp ramp is simply a raised platform that folks can walk along, and there will be a ledge with glory holes so that the people on top can stick themselves through the hole and the people below can service the people above without having to get on their knees. So basically you're standing and servicing somebody because they're on this raised platform. There are different kinds of slurp ramps. Some are more private than others. Some are open. You can see exactly who's down there. Some, like at Anvil, are more anonymous. So you can know if you want to know who it is, but you don't always have to know because there's a little bit of more anonymity at our slurp ramp. Now that we understand what those things are, let's look at some best practices so you will feel fully confident to go ahead and use these spaces to their maximum potential. Let's start with private cabins, do's and don'ts. First do is basically use the cabin the way that it's meant to be used, meaning invite somebody inside. That's what it's for. So if you see a cabin that's empty and you have somebody you want to play with and you want more privacy with that person, invite them inside the cabin. Another thing to do with the cabins is play through the glory holes. That's also what they're for. Sometimes, if a cabin is sandwiched between two other cabins, you got holes on either side, so you can get super creative. You can use both holes. You have a couple of holes yourself, so you can invite somebody into your cabin. There's two of you inside one cabin. maybe you're playing with each other, maybe you both are playing with each other and playing with opposite holes. Like, there are so many combinations, so get creative and use those holes. And another do I would say is, if you actually do want privacy, is to lock the door. The doors have locks 9 times out of 10, and they have them for a reason, because it's dark, people don't know that there's somebody in a cabin necessarily, and they're looking for an empty cabin, so they're pushing on the doors. Now, there are a few don'ts when it comes to the private cabins. The biggest number one, do not hog the booth. Now, at Anvil, we're lucky, we have a lot of booths. We got a lot of glory holes. There's a lot to go around. Not every bathhouse or sex club is as lucky. They don't have as many cabins. So do not hog the booth. Don't just stay in there. Give everyone a chance to enjoy it. Another don't, I would say, is don't cock block through the glory hole. And this has happened to me before. It's, you're in the cabin, there are glory holes. Sometimes you just bring somebody into a private cabin because you just want to play with them. So the glory holes are just kind of like, you don't need them, you're not using them. However, there'll be somebody next door trying to get your attention, which in itself is not a bad thing. I mean, that is what the glory holes are for. It's to play between the cabins. However, if you are in a cabin using the glory hole and the person next door is pushing your hand away or just blocking the hole or something, don't keep pressing the issue. They're not interested, and that's okay. There'll be another hole, another cabin, and another day. You know when somebody's interested, they will reciprocate. You'll know right off the bat. If they are pushing you away or not interested, leave them alone, because you're just making their experience unenjoyable. So pay it forward, And also, do not bust through a closed door. If the door is closed and it's locked and you just keep banging on the door, there's somebody in there, but whatever, you're just trying to get in, don't do that. Just let them finish and then take your turn. But that goes back to don't hog the booth too, so kind of ties in together. And hey, if you're liking this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to that channel so you do not miss a thing. And if you're a fan, why not consider becoming a member of the channel by finding the join button on the right-hand side of the main channel page. Thank you for the support. Now we're going to examine the slurp ramp do's and don'ts. A do for the slurp ramp is make yourself seen. When you're up on the slurp ramp, you can basically be seen, but sometimes when you're in a cabin on the down part, if somebody doesn't know you're there and you're ready for action and you're willing to participate, and you got to make yourself seen. There's a few ways of doing that. It's a glory hole, so if they can't see you because it's dark, if you're too far back, you need to bring yourself forward so they can see your face. If you want it to be more anonymous and you don't want it to be your face, you can just put your hand on the edge of the hole like this. And if you really are like impatient, you're looking for action, just start tapping. And that's the signal for, the universal signal for, hey, I'm open for business, come, fill it up. Do be comfortable with anonymity. If you're not, then maybe the slurp ramp isn't for you, because depending where you are, it can be a rather anonymous experience. So if you are being serviced, sometimes you don't know who's servicing you. And even vice versa. It can be both ways. So you need to be comfortable with anonymity. That would also go for the private booths if you're playing between the booths. And I would say with the slurp ramp, a big do is do make sure you're clean. Clean in the sense of no schmegma or dick cheese, smells that are just not good. I understand man smell, I understand crotch smell, I understand man funk, trust me, I like the smell of my own balls. But you know which smells I'm talking about. You know the smells I'm talking about. We don't want that. Don't put that out there. When you go, you know that you're going to be in the slurp ramp. Make sure you're clean. At Anvil, we have cock wash stations where you can clean your dick. You can clean yourself before and after to give everybody a nice experience, Those cock wash stations are coming. I don't know by the time I release this video if they'll be in, but they are coming, and it's not a sink, it's a dick sink. So you just walk up, you can rinse off your dick, and then keep playing. Which is great, because we also have a sling. Okay, now for slurp ramp don'ts. Do not be afraid to stop the action. I have gotten comments of people asking me before, is it okay for me to stop, or do I need to finish them off? And absolutely you don't have to finish them off. You didn't sign a contract, you're not beholden to anybody, so don't worry. Just because you start with somebody doesn't mean you need to finish with them. Whether you are receiving or you're giving the action, it doesn't matter. Another don't for the slurp ramp is hog the hole or the cock. So depending on the space, now we have the largest slurp ramp in the city at Anvil. So this might not pertain to that. We've got lots of holes and there'll be a lot of cocks. But sometimes if a place is not that busy, if there's not a lot of holes to use for this purpose, do not just stand there hogging the hole, blocking the hole, or, bogarting the one cock that's there. And finally, I would say, for the slurp ramp, do not take things personally. This is a general rule that works for the bathhouse in general. Do not take things personally. Actions begin, actions end. We don't know why people choose to behave in the ways that they do. Sex is a complicated thing. People are sometimes inebriated. It's dark in there. You're allowed to change your mind, and it's okay. Never take things personally. Don't worry, there's another man just around the corner. So, whether you're planning your first trip to the tubs, you've been many, many times, but you've avoided the cabins, or you're a slurp ramp whore, I hope this video helped ease your worries, ignite your curiosity, or at least give you a good laugh. For a deeper dive, why not sign up for my newsletter? It's absolutely free and full of discounts on fun stuff for you to enjoy. Fun, spicy toys for you to enjoy. For all the ways that you can support, just go to patrickmarano.com, linked in the description below. You go on YouTube and type glory hole etiquette into the search bar, you get a lot of crap. Seriously, I was shocked. Your choices are basically watching these comedy shorts, like there'll be a guy standing against a wall and he's like, wow, this feels so good. And then you hear, thanks, dude. And he's like, oh no, it's not a girl on the other side of the wall. I did something gay. Ah. Or you're watching like straight people talking to porn stars on their like terrible podcasts. Where's the gay stuff? I even typed in the word gay after glory hole and I still had no luck. Like, it's a slim pickings. And let me know in the comments, are you a lover of the glory hole and why? Let us know. Now you might think, Patrick, it's a hole in a wall. Like, I know what to do, and I'm sure you do, you sluts. But for the uninitiated, the curious, and even those whores of you out there is always something that you can learn about the glory hole. In this video, we're gonna learn what a glory hole is, where you can find them, some glory hole etiquette, who these work best for, some basic hygiene practices to consider, so listen for that. I'm looking at you. I'm kidding, I never met you. And stay to the end for the #1 glory hole, a no-no mistake that you should never, ever commit. Ready? Let's go! Glory holes are fun. I should know. On my latest trip to Berlin, I swung by Boiler Sauna and I test drove basically all of their glory holes. I destroyed all of their holes. You can hear all about my spicy glory hole experiences at Boiler on my OnlyFans page, which is linked through my website, found in the description below. Let's start at the beginning and quickly cover what the hell a glory hole is. Basically, it's a hole in a wall. Its sole purpose is to pleasure the person on the other side of the wall, anonymously / semi-anonymously. But where do you find the glory hole? So you can find very crude glory holes in bathrooms scattered across the world, usually in very public or transient places like train stations or universities or malls. These attract a lot of attention and sometimes don't last very long and get covered up by security. They don't want that kind of thing happening there. You can also find private ones at people's homes because people love to make their own glory holes. So sometimes it'll be something as simple as this. Sometimes it'll be like a sheet and they just cut a hole. Any sort of divider wall with a hole people can make at home. They put in their doorways, they invite people over. Usually you can find people with glory holes. They'll be advertising on either Sniffies or on squirt.org, and they'll be saying, hey, I got a glory hole, who wants to come over? And then of course you can find the super professional glory holes at bathhouses and sex clubs like Anvil. The ones that you find in these spaces are going to be either in private cabins, in divider walls, or they're going to be like on a slurp ramp situation, sort of an elevated platform with glory holes all around for people to enjoy. Now you might be wondering, who are these good for? Obviously, if you like oral, if you like giving oral, if you like receiving oral, then a glory hole is definitely something that you're going to want to look into. It's anonymous, semi-anonymous. So if you like anonymity, if you like to not really know who's on the other side, or even if you have an idea of who it was, but you still want to keep it a little bit like separate, then the glory hole is good for you. And if you have body conscious issues, like if you're not feeling completely comfortable, you don't want to be just completely naked in front of somebody, that barrier acts as a bit of a shield for you that way. And hey, if you are liking this video so far and finding it helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. And if you're a fan, why not consider becoming a member of the channel by finding the join button on the right-hand side of the main channel page. Thank you for the support. So now you know what a glory hole is, you know where to find them, and you've decided, yeah, this is something that I want to try. So how do you use a glory hole? Let's look at it from both points of view. So if you are there to service somebody, how do you signal that you are there and ready to service? There's a few different ways. So we're going to use our trusty glory hole here. Now, if I am ready to service somebody, if I'm at a bathhouse, I have a towel, right? So a lot of times people put the towel on the edge, basically signaling, hey, there's somebody in here and I'm ready to service. Now, if it's a more of a sex club like Anvil, where you're clothed or semi-clothed, then you can put your hand on the thing and you can tap. Much like a bathroom, when you're tapping your foot in the bathroom to sort of signal to the person next to you that, like, hey, you're up for it. Same thing with a glory hole. You can put your hand here and then you can just rest it there. Or if you know that there's, people walking by, you can sort of like get their attention and kind of tap like this on that side. Now, if you're on the other side of it and you're the one who wants to get service, an easy way to do that with a slurp ramp is you just walk right up to one of the holes and you just kind of wait for people to come around. You're basically signaling by just your presence, just by being there and making yourself available is signaling to the people that want to service you that you are ready to be serviced. In the cabin, it might be a little bit more difficult because if you're in the cabin by yourself, you close the door, nobody saw you go in, nobody knows you're in there necessarily. So it's a good idea sometimes to hang outside of the cabin door, and then when somebody goes in, you can go into your cabin. Now you know there's somebody next door, and then you guys need to figure out who's doing what. You know what you want, make it obvious to the other person what you're looking for. Ooh! A common misconception, and I got this question before, is once I start with somebody, do I have to finish? He was servicing and he felt obligated to finish the person off. Like, I didn't complete the task if the other person didn't finish. And that is absolutely not the case. Obviously, you don't have to finish the other person off. You're a person too and you have needs. Just because you're servicing the other person doesn't mean you're a slave. So if you're on your knees and it hurts, get up. If your mouth and your jaw hurts, stop. And, same for the other person. I mean, if you're getting serviced and you're getting sore, you're getting tired, you're having a lull, whatever it is, you're not feeling it. Sometimes the connection just doesn't, you can stop. Like, that's okay. If you're being serviced, the way to stop is obviously to pull back, right? And if you're servicing, the way to stop is to stop sucking dick. Now here's a little hygiene tip. If you are the one that's servicing, a good practice is not to brush or floss just before, because you can irritate your gums, there could be minor bleeding, you could open up avenues in your mouth, and if you're servicing somebody, obviously there's going to be fluids. Just do a little mouthwash and then you're good to go. Also, if you're the one that's being serviced, Clean your dick. Nobody needs to roll back that foreskin and see a dirty dick. Make sure you're nice and clean and ready to go. Okay, now it's time for the number one faux pas done by folks at the glory hole, and that is, drumroll please, hogging the hole. Sometimes a greedy hole hogger will bogart a hole waiting for a dick to come through. Just sitting there, just waiting. Problem here is that sometimes there aren't enough holes or dicks to go around. If there are not a lot of private cabins with holes, if there is no slurp ramp, there's only a couple holes, maybe there's not enough guys walking around, don't hog the hole. Make sure to give everyone a shot at sucking some dick. You know, they're there for it too. Often a hole is located in a private cabin. Like I said, these cabins are communal and they're meant to be enjoyed by everybody. Whether they're using the glory holes or they're just looking for a little private space with someone. So don't hog the hole. Glory holes are a fun, easy way to explore sex a little differently. A little taboo, a little anon, and a whole lot of fun. At my sex club, Anvil in Toronto, we have tons of glory holes in private cabins and on the slurp ramp, which is lined with them for you to enjoy. For locations and hours that we're open, check out our website, linked below. My channel is made possible through the support of my patrons. Patrons of my channel get advanced access to videos and behind-the-scenes content. And for a deeper dive, why not sign up for my newsletter? It's absolutely free and full of discounts on fun stuff for you to enjoy. For all the ways that you can support, just go to patrickmarano.com. It's linked in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Mwah!